Hey everyone, it's Laura. I'm here to talk to you about the Jibun Techo. It's actually super exciting because it's the first time we're carrying Jibun Techo, so I can't wait to get into it with you guys. So today we're going to talk about the lineup, the features, and who this planner is best suited for. So just a little bit about Jibun Techo. It was launched in 2011 and the concept is really to be able to log your life. It's a planner that lets you really organize all of the different information in your life. If you like tracking data like I do, this planner is going to be perfect for you. So the Jibun in Jibun Techo means myself. Techo means planner. So the meaning Jibun Techo really means my planner or myself planner. It's a planner that's meant to be a log of your life, all the information about your own life. So now we're going to introduce the different types of Jibun Techos that are available. First off, this is the standard. It's going to come in different colors, and there's also a mini version. We're going to talk about the Biz, which is more for business settings. We have the Light, which is a more pared down version of standard and Biz. The first kit, which is for if you're starting out with Jibun Techo. Finally, there's the Days, which is 1 day per page Jibun Techo. So starting off with the standard, this is the A5 Slim Standard. I'm gonna compare it to an A5 Stalogy just so you guys can see the size difference. It's the same height, but it's gonna be a little bit slimmer. And here's what the spine looks like. So we're gonna start off with these front pages. There's a whole page on just on how to use your Jibun Techo, and an example page. You have your calendars and some extra supplemental things here. So these front pages are actually going to mostly be lists. A big part of the Jibun Techo concept is to be able to log everything. So there's space here for your wishes, favorite phrases, recommendations, book list, movie list, gifts, promise list. So there's definitely space in here to log everything. So a really cool thing about the Jibun Techo that I haven't seen in many other planners is that it has a Gantt chart. You can use this to track projects throughout a timeline, or you can use these as a habit tracker. You have the days of the month up here and one Gantt chart for each month. Moving on, this is the monthly pages. I really love the aesthetic of this planner. It kind of reminds me of the Nintendo DS, like that blocky kind of look. You have a little mood tracker for each day, which is super cute. The phases of the moon, and all these checkboxes on the sides for tracking your to-dos or projects. Here is the weekly page. What's really unique about this is you have the hourly, but the dark dots are actually going to be when it's nighttime in Japan, and the white ones are when there's daytime. So unfortunately, if you live outside Japan, this might not be that accurate, but it is really cool to be able to see. Up top, you have a weather tracker, full moon tracker, and down here we have a mood tracker for the day and a morning, noon, and night area. I've seen some people use these for tracking your lunch, breakfast, lunch, dinner. You can use it to track many other things, but there's definitely lots of space down here to track extra things. Of course, you have the check boxes. This is really great if you do time blocking. You'll be able to write down your to-dos on this side and then bring them over to your week. And then finally in the back, we have more supplementary pages. You have your looking back on 2025, where you can, I guess, summarize each of your months, and then some transit maps and world time map and your personal data. So this is the A5 Slim. This also comes in a mini size. The interior is identical, it's just shrunk down to a smaller size. So let me just compare these real quick so you can see. Here's a monthly page, and here's a monthly page. So this one's better for if you need it on the go. It's a lot cuter, smaller, compact. So next we're gonna move on to the Biz. This one is actually identical to the standard. The only real difference is that the colorway is muted, and some of the fonts I think are less, funky, cool. It's a lot more professional, but content-wise, it has the exact same things. It has the exact same lists. You have your Gantt chart, your monthly, a lot more muted colors, very professional. And the weeklies, same type of formatting. You have everything that the standard has, just the colorway is a lot less bright. And same for the back. We actually have note pages back here instead of the supplements. And we do have your looking back and our personal data. This also comes in a mini size, like so. So this one's the light, and it's actually the most different out of all of the options. It's a very pared down version of the standard. The cover is built in, so you can't change that out. So this is a lot more minimal. And the list pages are all blank, so you can decide what you want to use these list pages for. You can write your own. The biggest difference is that the monthly pages are combined with the Gantt chart that we saw in the others. So the Gantt chart's going to be at the bottom, and the calendar section is a lot more compressed. You still have the mood tracker, full moon tracker, the check boxes, but a big portion is taken up by the Gantt charts. The weekly view is also very pared down compared to the standard. You no longer have your morning, noon, and night trackers. This section now has checkboxes on top, along with your standard weather tracker and your full moon tracker. And the back pages are also just blank note pages. So this is really exciting. This is the limited edition first kit that we're selling. I really love that the date is in this kind of like rose gold embossed color. And the first kit is actually, it includes the standard Jibun Techo as the main planner. So everything we already went over. It also includes this life book and this idea book, which is what sets it apart from the regular standard. So your life book is going to be basically a log for everything in your life. This booklet is actually meant to move from Techo to Techo on a yearly basis. So you're actually supposed to take this with you once you're done with 2025, use it in your 2026 planner, etc. This is like a log of everything in your life. Anniversaries, birthdays, just anything that is memorable that you want to take with you long term. So you have so much space here for logging all sorts of things. Financial management, passwords, emergency contacts, you name it. It's the family tree. You have everything in here. And the idea booklet is just a blank notebook, just to jot down notes. So right now we don't sell these separately, but they are available. Let us know in the comments if you want us to carry the life and idea book separately. So this one is the days, I think is the most different out of all of the Jibun Techos because it uses a daily format, not a weekly format. A lot of the front pages are similar where you have your wishes, your lists, some blank lists. And then the calendar is actually the most similar to the light, where the Gantt chart is combined into the monthly. You still have everything else. You have your cute little mood tracker, full moon, you have checkboxes and everything else. And then here's where it gets really different. So we have a monthly overview, and then we have the daily pages. So it's 1 day per page. And this is great if you're someone who really loves writing everything down, documenting everything on a daily basis. We don't have a meal tracker or a morning, noon, and night rather. Mood tracker still here. Plenty of check boxes. You have your weather tracker and your full moon tracker, but you have a lot more space to write things down. And these bars represent the sunrise, sunset, like the daytime and nighttime, like in the standard and the biz. In the back is just some more note pages. You're looking back. So this is the days and the days mini. So this is just a side-by-side comparison of all the monthly pages in the different planners. This is the standard, the biz, and the light. Just so you can see visually some of the differences. The biggest difference is going to be the Gantt chart on the bottom here for the light. But everything else is pretty similar. You have your little mood trackers on all of them, your check boxes. And now here's a comparison of all the weekly pages. So again, the biz and the standard are going to be the most similar, just that the biz is in a monochrome color palette and the light is a very minimalist pared down version of these two. So that's it for all the comparisons. I hope you liked this video, and if you'd like to see my personal Jibun Techo or how I use my Jibun Techo, please let us know in the comments, and bye!